this afternoon has ended with an absolute bang. I hopped in the vehicle with a couple of the rangers and we were driving around. We got into a sighting of the Kambula Pride, who were all resting out in the open grasslands in the deep southwestern parts of the reserve, an area that we don't often see the Kambula Pride. They were all lying there, bellies pretty empty, looking quite keen on hunting. Their eyes fixated on a group of kudu in the distance, who seemed to be oblivious to the presence of the lions. And whilst they were watching that, a male ostrich came trotting through between the kudu and the lions. So just watching the focus of the lions then shift to the ostrich, and thankfully for its sake, it didn't come too close. Because I'm pretty sure these lions would have had a go at this ostrich. He disappeared into the distance. And we didn't have our cameras rolling at the time, but something spooked the kudu, who then ran off into the distance. And the lionesses, the older, more experienced females within the Kambula Pride, were still fixated directly in line with where the kudu were spooked from. Their focus was unwavering. And we thought we heard something. And some of the lionesses then got up and started trotting in that direction. So we stuck it out with them and had the most sensational view of the lions running through this long backlit red grass with an orange sunset in the distance. To then arrive at an impala carcass that must have been caught by something. Some of the younger males were now coming running back to the carcass. So something must have caught this. And these lions then chased it off. It's run off into the distance. And they've now come back and claimed a free meal. So just watching the altercations and the interactions between lions as they're feeding is always intense. Lots of growling, they have a full-on go at each other, each to their own, just trying to get their fair share. And there's no holding back, just absolutely lashing out, having a rough time in there. Some of the bigger females have settled off to the side. I think they are content and would rather the youngsters feed. So, what a spectacle to see this all unfold here. My presumption is that this was either a leopard, possibly the Mawela male who has been moving through here. There is a chance it could be the Ntomi male, or a cheetah. But, at the end of the day, just to see an interaction like this amongst some lions, and how their focus did not break looking in this direction, just highlights how attuned they are to the bush, or how astute their hearing is. That they knew something happened, and as soon as they got confirmation from that growl or guttural, probably the impala being suffocated, they were up and charging in this direction. And so the sun is just cresting the horizon there now. These lions have got somewhat of a fuller belly than they had earlier, and we are riding on a high. So I hope you've enjoyed this virtual safari. It was a pretty epic one, and with that being said, I think we're going to leave them shortly, start heading back towards camp. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel already, do so now. Like this video and drop a comment below, and we'll see you again next week. But thanks for watching.